on 4th and Main. Ordered for two, then I felt the stain of the realization hitting me cold, that the us in my head is getting old. The waitress looked twice at the chair across the table. I tried to smile back, but I wasn't able. I'm moving forward, or so I tell my friends, but I'm just driving circles until the road ends. I've got your picture tucked under the seat. I'm a king on a throne of a bitter defeat, 'cause I'm still missing the way that we were before the I love you started to blur. I'm missing the mess, I'm missing the fights, I'm missing the glow of those mid-July nights. The world moved on, it found something new, but I'm stuck in the season of me and you. Yeah, my heart's in the past, and it's making a fuss. I'm still missing us. I changed the perfume on the pillows today, but your scent is a tenant that won't go away. I'm dating again, or at least I try, but I'm looking for your spark in every stranger's eye. It's a heavy kind of lonely, a specific kind of hurt, to be wearing your memory like a favorite shirt. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief. It stole the reality and left me the grief. I'm not missing a person, I'm missing a soul, the half of the story that made me feel whole. Still missing the way that we were before the I love you started to blur. I'm missing the mess, I'm missing the fights, I'm missing the glow of those mid-July nights. The world moved on, it found something new, but I'm stuck in the season of me and you. Yeah, my heart's in the past, and it's making a fuss. I'm still missing us. I'm still missing the laughter and the happily ever after that never came. I'm still whispering your name in a room full of people. I'm still missing us. Just us. We had the blueprint spread across the kitchen floor, architects of a dream that ain't a dream no more. Our already saw the white lace and the silver rings. The porch swing swaying in the song the morning sings. The ink was almost dry on the story we were writing, but the stars got jealous and they started fighting. We were at the summit, looking at the view, one step away from the I'll forever do. But the wind picked up and the ground turned to glass, and I watched our future turn into the past. 'Cause we almost loved forever. We were right there at the gate, just a second off the timing, just a fraction off a fair. We had the always in our hands, then it slipped through like sand. A beautiful tragedy that I'll never understand. I'm standing in the graveyard of the life we almost led, with a lifetime of I love yous that'll never be said. Yeah, we were almost there, almost loved forever. I still see the ghost of the kids we would have raised, in the flicker of the candle in the purple evening haze. We were a once in a lifetime, a miracle in motion. Now I'm just a castaway on a gray and lonely ocean. It's the almost, it's killing me, the nearly clock on the wall is just marking the time. 12:45 and I'm losing my mind. The streetlights are bleeding through the cracks in the blind, painting stripes on the floor of the life left behind. I reach for my phone just to see if you call, but the screen is as blank as the prayer on my wall. The city is sleeping, but I'm wide awake, counting the pieces of a heart about to break. The whiskey is bitter, the shadows are long, and I'm stuck in the bridge of a heartbreak song. 'Cause I'm broken after midnight, falling apart in the heavy blue velvet of the dark. Everything's quiet, but the pain is so loud. I'm searching for us in a one-man crowd. When the sun comes up, I can put on a face, but right now I'm drowning in this hollow space. Yeah, I'm broken after midnight, just waiting for the day. I can still see your silhouette draped in the sheets before you became just a ghost on the streets. Now the static of the radio is filling the room like a low fidelity soundtrack to my gloom. I'm pacing the kitchen, I'm checking the lights, while the ghost of your laughter just watches and shouts. Ooh, they say the darkest hour is right before the light, but I've been in the dark for 1,000 nights. Is it 2 a.m.? Is it 3? Is it 4? I've lost count of the tears that hit the floor. Don't leave me here in the middle of the no more. 'Cause I'm broken after midnight, falling apart in the heavy blue velvet of the dark. Everything's quiet, but the pain is so loud. I'm searching for us in a one-man crowd. When the sun comes up, I can put on a face, but right now I'm drowning in this hollow space. Yeah, I'm broken after midnight, just waiting for the day. Till midnight, it's a lonely place to big light. Won't you come back to me? Midnight, the moon is sinking low, and I've got nowhere to go. Just me and the stars, and these jagged little scars. Broken, live to love me. After midnight. They told me the world would stop, but the clock just keeps on ticking, and I'm still here. I'm staring at the mirror, counting it, trying to find the person that was yours, mine. The coffee's getting cold, the TV's on mute. I'm wearing my soul like a tailored suit. I thought the sky would fall when you walked out the door, but the sun came up like it didn't even care anymore. The walls are still standing, the roof's still intact, but I'm a hollowed out version of a matter of fact. My lungs are still working, though the air feels like lead. I'm a living reminder of the things that we said, 'cause I'm broken but breathing, barely alive, trying to find a reason to simply survive. My heart's in 1,000 pieces on the floor, but it's still beating for a ghost at the door. I'm a walking disaster, a beautiful mess, living in the shadow of a faded caress. Yeah, the tragedy's over, but the story's unwavering. I'm just broken but breathing. I went to the market, bought a dinner for one. It's a heavy kind of quiet when the day is all done. I see your favorite flowers and I look the other way, 'cause the scent is a trigger for a darker kind of gray. I'm moving in slow motion, I'm playing the part of a man with a pulse and a shattered heart. Take the air, take the light, just don't leave me 3 again. Same space, different words. I'm staring at the ceiling, tracing cracks in the dark, trying to find a flicker, trying to find a spark. But the silence is a blanket that's way too thin, and the chill of the evening is settling in. I reach out my arm in a moment of habit, but there's nothing but shadow and I can't quite grab it. The sheets are still tucked on the right-hand side, a pristine white desert where a memory died. I'm huddled in the corner, I'm shivering deep, 'cause the ghost of your presence won't let me sleep. 'Cause I'm cold side sleeping, waking up slow to a house full of used to. And where the hell did you go? The mattress is a canyon, a mile across, and I'm drowning in the middle of a beautiful loss. I got the heat turned up, I got the fire bright, but there's a winter in this bed that I just can't fight. It's a lonely kind of keeping. When I'm cold side sleeping, I remember the tango of your legs and mine, two separate heartbeats falling in line. Now I'm keeping the border, I'm staying on my head, like I'm waiting for the airport of your morning laugh. But the pillow is frozen, the air is like stone. It's a heavy kind of quiet when you're sleeping alone. Does your new bed feel warmer? Is the lighting just right? Do you have a new shoulder to lean on tonight? I'm a statue of ice in a garden of grief, searching for a dream that'll bring me relief. Oh, I'm freezing, 'cause I'm cold side sleeping, waking up slow to a house full of used to. Where did you go? The mattress is a canyon, a mile across, and I'm drowning in the middle of a beautiful loss. I've got the heat turned up, I got the fire bright, but there's a winter in this bed that I just can't fight. It's a lonely kind of keeping. When I'm cold side sleeping, cold side, left side. I'm hugging the edge, living on a ledge, just me in a space where I used to see your face. It's freezing in here. Sitting at the table in the middle of the crowd. The laughter hits my ears. It's ringing way too loud. I'm nodding at the faces. I'm playing every proud. But there's a landslide happening deep inside my heart. My lips are tucked in tight. I'm holding back the flood while your memory's running like a fever through my blood. If I let it out, the walls would surely break. The ground beneath my feet would start to shiver and to shake. So I keep the storm inside, I keep the windows closed, dealing with the damage that nobody ever knows. 'Cause I'm crying without sound, screaming in the dark, trying to keep the fire from losing every spark. There's no tears on my face, no shaking in my chest, but I'm a broken man put to the ultimate test. The world sees a mountain, but I'm just shifting sand, trying to stay upright when I can't even stay. I'm falling down, crying without sound. I walked past our old apartment, saw the light was on. Strange how life just carries on, even when the soul is gone. I wanted to start shouting, I wanted to make a scene, to bridge the jagged distance of the is and might have been. But the words got stuck like gravel in the back of my throat, and I'm just a sinking ship without a lifeboat. Silence is a heavy weight, silence is a blade, cutting through the masquerade that I've so carefully made. Does it even matter if the world can't hear the hurt, when the pain is buried deep beneath the layers of the dirt? Hurry without silence, oh. 'Cause I'm crying without sound, screaming in the dark, trying to keep the fire from losing every spark. There's no tears on my face, no shaking in my chest, but I'm a broken man put to the ultimate test. The world sees a mountain, but I'm just shifting sand, trying to stay upright when I can't even stay. I'm falling down, crying with no sound, no echoes, no noise, just the ghost of your voice. I'm screaming, you'll never know. I'm breaking with nowhere to go, crying without sound. Yeah. It's 4 a.m. again, the only time I get to see your face. It's just a trick of the mind. I'm terrified. 'Cause the moment I close my eyes, we're walking the streets of a city that burned down a lifetime ago, where the sun never sets and the cold winds don't blow. I see you laughing, I see you reach for my hand, but I'm waking up slowly to a desert of sand. The coffee's brewing, but the flavor is gray. I'm just a silhouette of the man from yesterday. I'm trying to stay awake, trying to keep the light on, because the you in my sleep is the you that is gone. 'Cause I'm dreams without you, waking up in a cold sweat to a heart full of holes and a soul full of regret. In the dark we're forever, in the dark we're still gold, but the morning is a story that's already been told. I'm a king in my sleep, but a beggar in the day, watching the colors of my life start to fade away. Yeah, the night is a liar, and I'm just dreaming without you. I try to change the channel, try to change the dream, but the movie's the same, if you know what I mean. It's a highlight reel of the I love yous and please, while I'm praying for a moment of quiet and ease. But the subconscious is a ghost that won't let me be. It's keeping you locked in a room inside of me. Why do I see you when I'm trying to forget? Why is the almost my biggest regret? I'm reaching for a phantom, I'm screaming in the hush. I'm missing the heat and I'm missing the rush. Oh, the morning is coming and it's bringing the pain. 'Cause I'm dreams without you, waking up in a cold sweat to a heart full of holes and a soul full of regret. In the dark we're forever, in the dark we're still gold, but the morning is a story that's already been told. I'm a king in my sleep, but a beggar in the day, watching the colors of my life start to fade away. Yeah, the night is a liar, and I'm just dreaming without you. Waking up, waking up. The sun is too bright. Give me back the night. Just one more minute. If you win it, well, I'm waiting. I'm awake now. So I'm awake now. Hey, hey, still holding on to nothing. I'm sitting on the edge of this king-size bed, replaying every single word that you never said. The moonlight lights tracing patterns on the bedroom floor, where your shadow used to dance, but it don't no more. I'm reaching out for something in the middle of the night, but I'm just grasping at the air and the fading light. I kept the fire burning, I kept the porch light on. I'm still acting like you're here, even though you're gone. My palms are open wide, looking for a sign, but there's no fingers left to interlace with mine. Now I'm just standing with empty hands, waiting, watching every promise may start fading. I'm holding on to ghosts, I'm clenching at the wind, trying to find the place where the eyes began. You took your heart and you took your touch and left me with the hands that miss you way too much. Yeah, I'm just empty, just waiting. I saw a couple walking through the park today. I had to turn my head and look the other way, 'cause my fingers felt the hunger, my skin felt the cold of a story that ended before it was told. Now I'm carrying the weight of a love that's gone thin, just a hollowed out man in a hollowed out skin. What am I supposed to do with all this open space? How am I supposed to breathe without your warm embrace? I'm reaching for the sky, but the sky is turning black. I'm begging for the universe to give you back. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm just standing with empty hands, waiting, watching every promise may start fading. I'm holding on to ghosts, I'm clenching at the wind, trying to find the place where the eyes began. You took your heart and you took your touch and left me with the hands that miss you way too much. And I'm just deep, waiting for a touch, waiting for the beat, nothing to hold, nowhere to go, just these empty hands in the cold. Cold coffee on the nightstand where you used to lay. The sunlight feels like shadows since you went away. I'm walking through this empty house, tripping on the ghosts of the version of us that I love the most. I keep reaching for your hand when the rhythm gets low, but I'm dancing with a memory and I can't let go. My heart beats skipping out of time. 'cause I'm fading without you, like a star in the dawn, trying to find the melody, but the music is gone. Every breath feels heavy, every night feels blue. I'm just a silhouette of the man I was with you. Yeah, the world keeps spinning, but I'm standing still, losing my life against my will. I'm fading, baby. I'm fading without you. I saw your favorite sweater in the back of the hall. Still smells like the summer before the big fall. I tried to delete the messages, but I just can't press send on the final goodbye to my lover and friend. Now the silence is a scream that I can't tune out, and forever is a word I'm starting to doubt. Ooh, I'm losing my grip. Was I not enough to keep the fire bright? Or did we just run out of oxygen in the night? And now I'm transparent, you can see right through the hollowed out heart that's still calling for you. Yeah, I'm waiting without you, like a star in the dawn, trying to find the melody, but the music is gone. Every breath feels heavy, every night feels blue. I'm just a silhouette of the man I was with you. Yeah, the world keeps spinning, but I'm standing still, losing my light against my will. I'm fading like smoke in the wind. Everything's blurry, everything's cold, just a story left untold. I'm disappearing. I stayed up waiting for the thunder to roll, for the lightning to strike and to swallow my soul. I thought they'd be shouting a beautiful mess, a final explosion of the more and the less. But you just set your coffee down on the tray and looked at the sunset in a different way. No labels were broken, no pictures were torn, the air didn't chill and the sky wasn't warm. You just gathered your keys and you straightened your coat, leaving the forever on a colorless note. 'Cause goodbye came soft softly, like snow on the street. Without a confession, without a defeat, I was braced for the hurricane, ready for rain. But it was a whisper that brought all the pain. The door didn't slam, it just clicked in the lock. And now I'm a man in a permanent shock. Yeah, the silence is heavy and the morning is gray, 'cause goodbye came softly and took you away. I'm checking the closets for a reason to cry, for a jagged edge, no, or a bitter goodbye. But you folded the blankets and you put out the light, like you were just stepping out for a Saturday night. It's the peace that is killing me, the lack of a scar, the way that you left without leaving a jar. Break something, burn it, just make it feel real. Don't let the nothing be all that I feel. I'm a ghost in a house that's too quiet to breathe. Give me a storm if you're gonna leave. All the quiet is screaming, the silence me down, 'cause goodbye came softly. 'Cause goodbye came softly, like snow on the street. Without a confession, without a defeat, I was braced for the hurricane, ready for rain. But it was a whisper that brought all the pain. The door didn't slam, it just clicked in the lock. And now I'm a man in a permanent shock. Yeah, the silence is heavy and the morning is gray, 'cause goodbye came softly and took you away. Softly, softly. No warning, just the grief. I watched you pack the memories in a cardboard box, but I never changed the code or the heavy locks. The wind blows through the hallway where you used to stand. I'm still reaching out for a ghost of a hand. I told my mind to forget, told my soul to move on, but my pulse is still rhythmic, waiting for your dawn. The seasons are shifting, the leaves turn to gold. I'm the only thing staying in the stories we told. I should have bolted the spirit, should have boarded the soul, but I'm a broken down house that can't find control. 'Cause my heart stayed open even when you left. I'm a hollowed out building, a victim of theft. I'm waiting for a footstep that'll never hit the floor. Still guarding the space behind an unlatched door. The world tells me close it, the world tells me hide, but I'm still keeping all of this starlight inside. Yeah, I'm bleeding in the breeze, 'cause my heart stayed open for you. I See your shadow in the steamer, the shower glass, watching the ghosts of our forever past. I try to find a new love, tried to shut the gate, but the hinges are rusted by the hands of fate. It's a dangerous mercy, a beautiful sin, to leave the porch light on for what'll never come in. Is it hope or is it just a slow motion death? To be saving for you my very last breath. I'm a fool in the rain, I'm a fire in the sea. Come back and lock it or set me free. Oh, just close the door. 'Cause my heart stayed open even when you left. I'm a hollow building, a victim of death. I'm waiting for a footstep that'll never hit the floor. Still guarding the space behind an unlatched door. The world tells me close it, the world tells me hide, but I'm still keeping all of this starlight inside. Yeah, I'm bleeding in the breeze, 'cause my heart stayed open for you. Still open, still open, still open. The cold comes in, but I don't mind the chill, if it means I'm waiting for you still. The door's still cracked, just in case you come back. The calendar is stuck on a Tuesday afternoon. I'm still waiting for you to walk back into the room. Your toothbrush is dry, your side of the bed is neat, like you just stepped out for a walk down the street. But the minutes turn to hours and the hours turn to days, and I'm lost in the static of a permanent haze. No slamming of the door, no, I'm tired of this life. No jagged words acting like a serrated knife, just a sudden vacuum where the oxygen used to be, and the checking my phone, searching for a reason why I'm suddenly alone. Did I miss a whisper? Did I miss a sigh? Was there a farewell hidden in the corner of your eye? It's the lack of an ending that's killing me slow. The not knowing why is the hardest blow. Give me a reason, give me a way through. Don't leave me with a maybe and a what did I do? I'm a map with no destination, a ship with no shore. I'm screaming at a house that's a home no more. The silence is a monster. It's eating me Cause you left without warning, left without a sound, left my whole world spinning while I'm pinned to the ground. No goodbye kiss, no see you later on the glass. Just a ghost in the hallway watching the shadows pass. I was braced for a battle, I was ready for the fight, but you vanished like a candle in the middle of the night. Yeah, the morning. This morning, 'cause you left for morning without a word, without a trace. I'm still listening for the sound of the key. Where did you go? Left without warning. It's been a long time, too long. Still feels like yesterday. I check the calendar, but the date don't even change. Ever since you left, the whole world feels out of range. So washing dishes for one, sleeping on the left side, trying to find a place where a broken man can hide. I thought the sting would fade, thought the clouds would move along, but the silence in this hallway is singing your favorite song. They say that this too shall pass, it's just a phase of life. But every tick of the clock feels like a jagged knife. I'm waiting for the healing, waiting for the blue to turn to gold. But I'm just getting used to the bitter and the cold. 'Cause this lonely feels permanent. It's settling in my bones. I see a ghost in the steam of my morning glass, watching all the happy people as they laugh and pass. I try to build a bridge, try to reach for someone new, but my heart is under lock and key, and the key left with you. It's a heavy kind of gravity pulling at my soul, a story with a middle but no way to reach the whole. Is this the new normal? Is this just who I am? A man who's forgotten how to even give a damn. I'm a statue in the rain, I'm a fire in the snow. I've got nowhere to run and I've got nowhere to go. This lonely feels permanent. It's settling in my bones, like a king without a kingdom, sitting on a hollow throne. I'm not just passing through the dark. I built a house right here, living in the shadow of everything I held so dear. Yeah, the temporary's over, now the empty is the truth. I'm losing all my color, I'm losing all my youth. It ain't a visit, baby. Yeah, this lonely feels permanent. Permanent, no matter where you are. I'm moving in to this place where you've been. It's not a feeling anymore, it's just a flow. It used to be so close, now it's worlds away. We're sitting on the same leather couch tonight, but there's 1,000 miles in the flickering light. I reach for your shoulder, but I hit a wall, built of the things we don't mention at all. Your eyes are on a screen, but your mind's in the air. I'm breathing your oxygen, but you aren't there. I remember when a whisper was enough to be heard. Now I'm screaming for mercy without saying a word. We're sharing a ceiling, we're sharing a bed, but we're ghosts in a story that's already been read. 'Cause I'm watching our love turn into distance, fighting a war with no ghost of resistance. You distance right here in this place. Distance, distance, distance. Hey, you're right here, but you're nowhere near. I can't reach you anymore. I thought the crash would be the hardest part, the sudden lightning through a quiet heart. But it's the Tuesday mornings and the smell of rain that filter in and sharpen up the pain. I'm looking at your handwriting on a grocery list. It's the little things that I didn't know I missed. The world moved on, it didn't even blink, but I'm still standing at the kitchen sink, holding a glass that used to be yours, while the ghost of your shadow walks across the floors. 'Cause memories hurt slowly, they take their time, like a slow burn fever or a mountain climb. It isn't a storm that passes in the night, it's a low wild thought that won't lose its light. I'm bleeding out and it's just fading by the degree, watching the years turn to you and to me. Yeah, the wound is wide and the healing is holy. Oh, but memories hurt slowly. I saw a movie that you would have hated, laughed at a joke that was already outdated. Then I turned to the right to see your reaction, and felt the cold snap of a deep soul subtraction. It's a quiet erosion, a wearing of the stone, a specific kind of hollow when you're finally alone. Why can't they hit me all at once? Why do they stretch into the weeks and the months? I'm a prisoner of the remember when I'm dying a little bit again and again. Daylight is a liar, but when the clock strikes 12, the truth starts leaking out. I spent 12 hours wearing a porcelain smile, telling every stranger I've been fine for a while. I kept the busy work moving, kept the coffee in my hand, building up a fortress made of dry, shifting sand. But the sun finally dipped, and the streetlights came on, and the armor I'm wearing is suddenly gone. The coffee's turned bitter, the TV's on mute, and I'm standing here naked in a heartbreak suit. I can't keep the secret, I can't play the part when the moon starts to pull at the tide in my heart. 'Cause midnight knows truth, it don't keep no secrets, it counts every tear bin, and it maps out the weakness. It knows I'm still checking the porch for your car. It knows I'm still wishing on a dead falling star. I can lie to the morning, I can bluff through the day, but it's 12:01, baby, the price has to pay. Yeah, the sun might be blind, but midnight knows true. I'm smelling your ghost in the threads of the rug, still feeling the phantom of a 2 a.m. hug. The silence is heavy like a hand on my chest, while the memory of us refuses to rest. I'm pacing the kitchen, I'm talking to God, wondering why the path that we took was so flawed. No more distractions, no more I'm okay. The darkness is stripping the maybes away. It's just me and the shadow of the man I used to be, when you were the light that was shining for me. Oh, the darkness is talking, and it's saying your name, 'cause midnight knows truth, it don't keep no secrets, it counts every tear, and it maps out the weakness. It knows I'm still checking the porch for your car. It knows I'm still wishing on a dead falling star. I can lie to the morning, I can bluff through the day, but it's 12:01, baby, the price has to pay. Yeah, the sun might be blind, but midnight knows true. It knows I'm breaking it, it knows I'm shaking it. The clock don't lie, under the midnight sky, I still want you. Midnight knows. Yeah, no. The sky's crying with the night, it won't let up. I'm leaning my forehead against the cold glass, watching the ghosts of the city lights pass. I thought by the evening the clouds will break, but they're just as heavy as this lingering ache. I still, but the threads only remind me that I'm missing you still. The streets are like mirrors, reflecting the gray of a heart that's been washed in the salt of the spray. I'm looking for shelter, I'm looking for home, but the roof is just leaking and I'm all alone. 'Cause the rain keeps falling, washing away the colors we painted on a Saturday. It's flooding the kitchen, it's drowning the hall. I'm standing in puddles, just waiting to fall. I can't find the sun, I can't find the light. Everything's blurry in the middle of the night. Yeah, the storm is inside and it's calling my name, and the rain keeps falling just to hide the shame. I remember the dancing, the boots in the mud, before the cold water got into my blood. Now the rhythm is jagged, the rhythm is slow, and I've got no breath left for where I gotta go. Every drop on the roof is, oh, why did you leave? Tapping a pattern on the sole of my sleeve. Let it pour, let it thunder, let the lightning strike. 'Cause a world without you is a world I don't like. I'm a shipwrecked man on a suburban street, washing the bitter from the bittersweet. Oh, it's coming down, I'm going under. 'Cause the rain keeps falling, washing away the colors we painted on a Saturday. It's flooding the kitchen, it's drowning the hall. I'm standing in puddles, just waiting to fall. I can't find the sun, I can't find the light. Everything's blurry in the middle of the night. Yeah, the storm is inside and it's calling my name, and the rain keeps falling just to hide the shame. Falling, falling, it won't wash you out, no matter how hard it tries. The sky is just yeah. It's too quiet in here, I can hear my own thoughts. They're all about you. I dropped a spoon on the tile today, and it sounded like a thundercloud rolling away. The hum of the fridge is a choir of grief, and the wind at the window is a common thief. I used to complain about the noise you made. Now I give my soul for a dish to break. I'm turning the TV up to volume 10 just to feel like a human being again. But the is hollow, the voices are thin, and the quiet is a needle beneath my skin. 'Cause the silence feels loud, it's ringing in my ears, telling the story of all of these years. It's a deafening wake, it's a roar in the room, like a physical presence, like a beautiful doom. I'm screaming inside just to balance the scale, but my voice is a ghost and my spirit is frail. Yeah, the peace is a lie and I'm losing the crowd. 'Cause the silence feels loud. I'm sitting in the chair where you used to read, watching the minutes and the hours bleed. The ticking of the clock is a hammer on a nail, driving home the fact that we went and failed. I'm listening for a car, I'm listening for a key, but the only thing I hear is the absence of we. I wanna hear a door slam, I wanna hear a fight, I wanna hear you whisper, everything's alright. This void is a monster, it's swallowing the air. I'm reaching for a sound that just isn't there. 'Cause the silence feels loud, it's ringing in my ears, telling the story of all of these years. It's a deafening wait, it's a roar in the room, like a physical presence, like a beautiful doom. I'm screaming is loud, but my voice is a ghost and my spirit is frail. Yeah, the peace is a lie and I'm losing the crowd. 'Cause the silence feels loud, silent, silent. I'm drowning in the hush, I'm missing the rush of your voice. The silence is winning. The silence is winning. Yeah. Let it hurt just a little longer. The candle's burning down to the silver tray. We're running out of things that we need to say. I see the way you're looking at the shadows on the wall, waiting for the moment that we finally let it fall. Your keys are in your pocket, I can hear them chime, like a countdown ticking on our borrowed time. Don't rush the exit, don't hurry through the door. Once you step outside, we aren't us anymore. The air is getting heavy, the room is getting small, but I'd rather have this ache than having nothing at all. So give me a slow goodbye, and might hold tonight. I'm memorizing every line upon your palm. The eye of the hurricane before we lose the calm. You're reaching for your coat, but your hand starts to shake. Checking on the heart you're about to break. Just stay for the bridge, stay for one more verse before the silence becomes our only curse. Don't make it a see, don't make it a buy. Let's let the feeling bleed until the well runs dry. I wanna feel the weight, I wanna feel the cost of every single dream that we went and lost. Just give me a slow goodbye at night. Keep the truth away from the morning light. Hold me like you mean it, just one last time. Let the memory burn while we're still in our prime. I know you're leaving, I know that we're through, but let me take a minute to untangle from you. Yeah, baby, give me a slow goodbye tonight. Take your time, walk slow. I'm not ready for the wind to blow. Close the door, but don't let it click. The end is coming way too quick. Slow goodbye, just one more minute.
Yeah. Even after the storm, even after the silence, my heart is still pointing your direction.
I saw your car at the light on 5th and Vine. For a second I forgot you were mine. I almost dialed your number just to say hello. Then I remembered the way you said I gotta go. My friends tell me I'm a fool, that I'm stuck in the past, but I'm building a house on a love meant to last. I've got every reason to lock up the door, to throw out the pictures, and I can't no more. But my stubborn soul is a rebel tonight, refusing to give up, refusing to fight the feeling. Cause I'm still choosing you in a world full of new. I'm still seeing colors in the deepest of blue. You walked away, yeah, you made your choice, but I'm still listening for the ghost of your voice. I'm a soldier for a war that's already been won, still reaching for the heat of a setting sun. Yeah, my heart is broken, but it's telling the truth. I'm still choosing you. I went on a date, tried to find a spark, but I was just comparing her light to your dark. Every nice to meet you felt like a lie, cause I'm still looking for the us in a ride. It's a heavy kind of loyalty, a beautiful curse, to keep writing for you every single verse.
choosing you.
I'm a one-man army in a two-man war. I'm still here. I'm looking in the mirror at a face I don't know, trying to find the spark that used to glow. I tell my friends I'm doing fine, I'm moving on. I keep the curtains pulled until the day is gone. But the moment I'm alone, the mask starts to slide. There's no more room for the secrets to hide. My pride is a mountain, but it's crumbling down. I'm a king losing grip on a hollow crown. I can tell the world I've forgotten your name, but my eyes are starting to flicker with the blame. 'Cause the tears know everything. They've got the map of every single crack and every single gap. They know how much I miss the way you breathe in your sleep. They know the promises I was desperate to keep. I can lie to my heart, I can lie to my head, but the salt on my skin says what's better left unsaid. Yeah, they're the only honest thing left alive. My tears know everything. Every drop is a chapter of a book we never closed, of a vulnerability that I never quite exposed. They remember the kitchen floor at 3 a.m. and the way I'm still broken by the ghost of them. I try to blink them back, try to act real tough, but the weight of your absence is more than enough. They're falling for the years we'll never get to spend. They're falling for the lover that became a friend. They're the evidence of a love that was real, the physical proof of the way that I feel. Oh, they know. They know the truth. 'Cause the tears know everything. They've got the map of every single crack and every single gap. They know how much I miss the way you breathe in your sleep. They know the promises I was desperate to keep. I can lie to my heart, I can lie to my head, but the salt on my skin says what's better left unsaid. Yeah, they're the only honest thing I've got left. My tears know everything. They know I'm still waiting. They know I'm still breaking. No more hiding, no more faking. They saw it all. They saw us fall. They said forever was a destination. I'm still standing at the terminal. The lease is up and the boxes are piled by the door. But I'm still tracing your footsteps but my knees are locked and my spirit is weak. I'm looking at a calendar where the days don't move, just a needle stuck deep in a heartbreak groove. The promise was a diamond, now it's just a stone, a heavy weight I'm carrying all on my own. I watch the always turning to where you used to be, but I'm still anchored to the ghost of you and me. 'Cause I'm waiting after forever, standing in the rain of a love that's been settled, of a love that's in vain. The credits have rolled and the lights have gone dim, but I'm still at the altar, out on a limb. The clock hit the limit, the time ran away, but I'm stuck in the sunset of our final day. Yeah, the world is moving, but I'm staying right here, waiting after forever for you to appear. I see the couples with their futures on their eyes. And I wanna tell them how it's overdose dies. But maybe it didn't, maybe it's just me, trapped in a version that you couldn't see. I'm wearing a sweater that you said I should keep. It's the only way I can get any sleep. Oh, is there a life after always? Is there a path after us? Or am I just a statue turned into dust? I'm a ghost in the lobby, I'm a soul in the hall. I'm waiting for a miracle that's never gonna fall. Oh, 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 the time is over, but I'm still here. 'Cause I'm waiting after forever, standing in the rain of a love that's been settled, of a love that's in vain. The credits have rolled and the lights have gone dim, but I'm still at the altar, out on a limb. The clock hit the limit, the time ran away, but I'm stuck in the sunset of our final day. Yeah, the world is moving, but I'm staying right here, waiting after forever for you to appear. Still waiting, still waiting to be more than a friend. The forever is over, but my heart didn't get the news, and it's still here. The tea is still warm in your favorite cup, but the front door is locked and the blinds are drawn up. I didn't hear a suitcase slide across the floor, no slamming of wood, no, I can't take no more. Just a space in the closet
where your jacket used to be. And the silence so loud, it suffocated me. I was ready for the lightning, ready for the storm, ready for the fire to keep our memories warm. But you didn't give me thunder, you didn't give me a sign. You just stepped out of the life that was yours and mine. You left quietly, without a single word to say. You took the light of the morning and turned it into gray. No goodbye on your lips, no tears in your eyes, just a ghost in the hallway where our love used to lie. I was braced for the crash, but the world stayed still. Now the emptiness hurts more than the goodbye ever will. Yeah, you left quietly, and it's screaming in my head. I'm checking the porch for a shadow that's gone, counting the hours from the dusk to the dawn. I'd trade all this peace for a beautiful fight, for a reason to scream, for a reason to ride. But you folded the sheets and you put out the flame, and you didn't even leave me a whisper of your name. Did you plan it in the kitchen? Did you decide in your sleep? Was the secret too heavy for a heart to keep? You walked out like a secret that nobody told, leaving me here in a house turned cold. You didn't break my heart, you just let it stop. 'Cause you left quietly, without a single word to say. You took the light of the morning and turned it into gray. No goodbye on your lips, no tears in your eyes, just a ghost in the hallway where our love used to lie. I was braced for the crash, but the world stayed still. Now the emptiness hurts more than the goodbye ever will. Yeah, you left quietly, and it's screaming in my heart. Not a sound, not a trace, just the dust settling down in your empty space. I'm still listening for you, but the silence is the only thing that's true. You took the bags, you took the keys, but you forgot one thing. I watched the taillights fade into the pouring rain. Thought I could scrub the floors and wash away the pain, but the air in here is heavy, thick with your perfume. It's like you're hiding in the corners of every single room. I go to shut the light, but I feel a sudden chill, like you're standing in the doorway, perfectly still. I checked the locks twice, but you're already inside. There's nowhere left for a lonely heart to hide. You signed the papers, yeah, you made it official, but the way you're haunting me is acting beneficial and cruel. the pictures on the shelf, but I'm just lying to the ghost and lying to myself. The tea kettle whistles and I swear I hear your name. I'm staring at the sparks, but there's no more flame. It's a crowded kind of lonely, a beautiful haunt, having exactly what I can't have, but everything I want. 'Cause you leave a piece of your soul under the floor. Is that why I keep looking for your shadow at the door? Tell me how to exercise a love that won't depart. How do I kill the spirit that's living in my let me go. Come back home. 'Cause you left the house, but your ghost stayed behind, pacing through the hallways of my weary mind. I'm sleeping in the middle, but I feel you on the right. A phantom touch that lingers in the middle of the night. I can't move on, I can't start something new when I'm sharing every breath with the shadow of you. Yeah, you're gone for good, but your ghost stayed still here, still here. I can tell you in where you start. You forgot to leave, your ghost stayed. The clock on the wall is just counting the scars between the glow of the street lamps and the cold distant stars. You whispered always when the moon was at its peak, but always is a word that the morning makes weak. Now the sheets are still tangled, but the warmth is all gone. Just another ghost waiting for the break of the dawn. The air is too thick and the silence is loud. I'm looking for silver in a charcoal cloud. You left your scent on my favorite shirt. Now it just smells like the healing and the hurt. And I'm tangled in these bruised midnight promises, the ones that you made when the world was asleep. A heart full of holes and no hollow. I'm sorry, you're the only two secrets you wanted to keep. They look so blue in the dark of the room. Now they're just flowers that'll never quite bloom. Yeah, I'm bleeding out words that you didn't mean, lost in the spaces and the shadows between these bruised midnight promises. I'm checking my phone like a fool for a sign, searching for us in a straight jagged line. You said we were written in the ink of the night, but the ink started running at the first sign of light. Every I love you feels like a punch to the chest, just a beautiful line that you put to the test. Did you say it 'cause you felt it, or 'cause you were scared of the quiet that comes when nobody is there? You painted the dark with a neon bright light and left me to watch as the colors all Midnight is coming, the bruises are showing. You're already gone, but the hurt is still growing. One more breath, one more lie, one more forever that was born just to die. Just a bruise,